Errol, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. How's it going? Get ready to get started with the stamps and vintage postcard show for today. My name is Terry. Welcome to 216 Liquidations. And give me just a couple of minutes here, and I'm going to get started. I got some pretty cool stuff. Welcome in, guys. Again, my name is Terry. If you guys got any requests, you can put them in the chat, and I'll see if I have what I have available for today. I'll take a look at it. But I got a cool, beautiful vintage postcard. It's in good shape. There's a bit of a crease in the corner. I don't know what year this is from. Uh, it's a cottage. It's a postcard that was written to somebody back in the day. I don't know what year it is. So why don't we just go ahead and start off with that? Beautiful postcard, vintage postcard with a stamp on the back. Let me see if I can see this. I can't make it out. I can't make out the year, but it's got a stamp on it. Definitely vintage. I'd say it's in like okay shape. It's not in the greatest shape, of course. Flight aviation, I'll have to check and see. I think most of the stuff that I have is going to be like first aid covers. First aid covers, I might have some aviation stuff left. I'm not sure. I got a lot of these postcard sets from back in the day. I also have a lot of postcards that are stamped. Some of them do not have stamps on them. So let's get this started. I'm going to just start these at $1. Got cheap shipping on them. Okay, we're in the first postcard, finished postcard. It's a cottage. It says Broadway. I'm not sure what city it is. Stamped on the back. I'll do miscellaneous. I'll do a little bit of everything. Here's a postcard with a 1 cent stamp on the back. Stamped 1946, July 23rd, which is pretty cool. That's the postcard. It's from somewhere in Ohio, looks like. It's got a 1 cent stamp on it. Let's run it. Stamp 1946. Nice postcard vintage, obviously. All right. Let's try first aid covers. (1983) first aid cover. Looks like it's Dominica. Running. All right, let's do. I got some more first aid covers here. Looks like it's gonna be wildlife. Pretty cool. I'll do a lot. 1977 first day covers. We'll do all three of these. I'll put them right here. You get all three of these. Let's start them at $2. Running these. You get all three of these first day covers. Looks like they're all 1977, I think. $2. I'll throw this one in too. You get 4. Gambia first day covers. All right. Bring those back later. We got a lot here. These are going to be. Let's see if I get this open. We're going to do a lot here. You're going to get this whole lot of first day covers. Let's take a look and see. I don't even know what's in here. Okay, you get a whole lot. Just I'll do a quick they're all first day covers. Looks like Finland. This is going to be mostly Finland, Helsinki. These are first day covers. Some of these look like there's just stamped envelopes too, so it's a mix. You got Denmark, you got Finland. Let's do this whole lot here. It's got to be at least. Yeah, these are going to be mostly like Scandinavian countries, I guess. You got different. This is going to be okay. These are Israeli Jerusalem on them, so you got a whole bunch here. There's probably going to be, I'd say, about 25 to 30. Finland, Denmark, and Israel. You get this whole lot. Let's start it. It's running. You get this whole lot here of first day covers and a couple of like letters, I guess, or it's just stamped envelopes. Beautiful lot. You get all these. It's got to be 25, 30 of them. Miscellaneous lot. First day covers. 1976 looks like. All right. Let's do some vintage postcards. You have a Notre Dame, Montreal, Canada. Let me that's the back of it. And it's got pictures in it. I don't want to tear this open, so let me be really careful. It's in really good condition. There you go, guys. So vintage postcards. There's a whole set in here. Just to give you an idea, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 11. We're going to go ahead and run this. Vintage Notre Dame postcards, Montreal, Canada, not France. There we go. We're running this Vintage Notre Dame, Montreal, Canada postcard set. Probably would have bought these in a gift shop. Running. Awesome. Thank you very much. Nice little postcard set. It's in really good condition. What's up, Nomad? Welcome in, guys. Welcome again. My name is Terry, by the way, and we do all sorts of like liquidations and whatever we run across, and this just happens to be a collection or part of a collection that I bought. So Nomad won that one. Let me get Nomad on here. Thank you, Nomad. Let's do another one. We got Point Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. Vintage postcards. That's the back of it. Very nice. These are in very nice condition, actually. These are pretty cool. Looks like we got some really cool cannons and scenery. Vintage, beautiful postcard collection again. We're going to go ahead and start this off. Point Lookout and Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. Let me get this started. Oh, sorry, guys. There we go. Point Lookout. I think there's 14 different views, so 14 different postcards. Vintage. Point Lookout. Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. Vintage postcards. Japanese. Let me check. I know I had some. Let me see what I have left. If I have any left, I'll take a look. I have a. All right, we'll come back to that one later. I got a vintage postcard. Aviation looks like. Aero Club. Switzerland. 1901 to 2001. Let's run that for a buck. Let me check on the Japanese. I don't know if I have any left. I know I did. We're running that aviation postcard, guys. I'll check and see. I don't think I have any left, but I know at one point I had some really cool postcards. Here's a vintage postcard. I can't tell. 625. I can't tell the year on it. Gloucester Cathedral vintage postcard. It's not in great shape. You can see it's a little worn. It's also got a stamp on the back. I'm gonna go ahead and run that. It's a nice postcard. Running. Vintage postcard. Gloucester Cathedral. Gotcha. I'll take a look. I don't know if I have any left. Like I said, if you're looking for Japanese stamps, I don't have it. Not stamps. I might have some first day covers. What do we got here? We got a cool the Hermitage. Home of Andrew Jackson vintage postcards. Let me open this up really quick. I don't want to tear it. Really nice. We got, well, there we go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. There's 7 card pictures in here. Pretty cool. Andrew Jackson's residence, I believe. President of the United States. This is vintage. Andrew Jackson postcard set, we'll call it. Okay, we're running this Andrew Jackson postcard set. Home of Andrew Jackson, vintage. Thank you, Nomad. I got a bunch of these postcard sets, so I'll try to run as many of them that I can today. A lot of them are in really nice condition. Thanks, Nomad. All right, let's see what else I got here. Historic landmarks of Richmond, Virginia. Vintage. I don't see a year on them. Let me open up the inside of it. Again, these are in really nice condition. These are vintage. Oh, this is pretty cool. Two, four, six again. You get a 7-card postcard set. Richmond, Virginia. Greetings from Richmond, Virginia. Beautiful postcard set from Richmond, Virginia. We're going to run it. I hate this thing. Come on. We're running this postcard set from Richmond, Virginia. The landmarks of Richmond, Virginia. Vintage. All right. See if I can find some loose stamps. I think I have too many left. All right, we got some more. The Fabulous Date Story. Another postcard set. It's vintage. Nice postcard set. The Date Story. San Diego, California. Vintage. Let's run it. Running. The Date Story. All right. Here's a vintage postcard. July 3rd. Can't read the name. Beautiful vintage postcard. Cleveland, Ohio. Pratt Avenue. Don't know where that's at. But running. Beautiful postcard. Vintage. It says July 3rd. I can't tell a year on it. It's probably going to be probably 40s or 50s. My guess. Thanks, Nomad. Beautiful card. Awesome. Thank you very much. See what else we got here. All right, we have New Haven, Connecticut Memorial Tower. Harkness Memorial Tower. It's an old vintage postcard as well. I can't tell. It's got a 13-cent stamp on it. Let's run it for $1. We have a Sacred Heart Church, Wilton, New Hampshire, and it's got 1982. So it's a nice postcard. Running. All right, we're going to run another postcard set. This is a vintage. Greetings from Phoenix, Arizona. Nice shape. Vintage Phoenix, Arizona postcards. Oh, it's got old Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. That's pretty cool. Phoenix, Arizona. Vintage Phoenix, Arizona postcard set. Running. All right. We got a San Diego Zoo, vintage San Diego Zoo collection. San Diego Zoo postcard set. Pretty cool. It's famous San Diego Zoo. Let's run it. Running. No, what are you looking for? Or for the what kind from the U.S.? What kind of stamps or postcards? So you're looking for stuff that's from like France and Europe, foreign stuff. Let me see. I got Toronto, Canada. I know it's not Europe. Switzerland of America. Kentucky. These are going to be mostly, looks like, states. Here's a vintage postcard set. I don't know what year this is from. I'll take a look, Nomad, in a minute for you. This is a Oxford Science Series, History of Mathematics. There's 6 postcards in here, or 6 cards. This is pretty cool. And let me show you the pictures. The postcards. Let's put them over there. These are vintage. I don't know what year they are, but they're very old. You get 6 total. You get the gist. They're just postcards with mathematical symbols on them. They're all postcards. They come in this very cool vintage envelope. You can see it's oh, wrong way. I'm running this vintage history of mathematics postcards. And I'll check on Nomad. Let me check and see what I have. Awesome. Thanks for the bid. Awesome. Thank you. Number 4. Nomad, do you collect Israeli first aid covers? I have a lot of those. I know that. I got Gettysburg. Let's see what else I have here. I don't know if I have any more European. I used to have a lot of European first aid covers too. Let me see what I have. I have a lot of these guys. I have a lot of these first aid covers. These are from 1977. This particular pack. There's got to be about 25 or 30 of them. Anybody collects first aid covers? Let me know. I have Israel, Finland. Um, different years. 1950. Miscellaneous stuff. See what these are here. These are going to be, these came out of a collection out of some estate. I'm not sure which one. Let's take a look at it. These might be, I'm not sure. I think these are going to be a combination. Amsterdam. These are going to be Dutch. Dutch first day covers. Amsterdam. Move this back a little bit here. These are going to be mostly, looks like either Scandinavian or Dutch first day covers. They're marked 1977, some of these. Just kind of a miscellaneous lot. I'm going to go ahead and put these up. You got some track and field. It's kind of cool. Yep, these are all Dutch for sure. Netherlands. See what else is in this lot here. There's got to be at least 25 to 30 first day covers. It looks like most of it is going to be Dutch. This is Gambia. But these are mostly Netherlands. You get the gist of them. 1974, 1951. So it's definitely a mixture, looks like. So nevertheless, that's okay. There's this is a mix. Okay, there's some Canada in here. They have postcards in them apparently, or they're cards. I'm not sure what they are. Canada, 1973. We're just going to do this whole lot for one money. Some more Canadian ones. All first day covers. A little bit of Israeli ones in here too. So there's a mix here. Nice lot. Stockholm. We got Sweden in here. So mostly European countries. Canada, Israel. You buy as is. This whole stack, guys. We're gonna run us here in a minute. You get a whole stack. There's got to be at least 30 here, maybe more. Our first day covers. And what else is in here? This is just all miscellaneous stuff. 1973, 1977, 77. Let me know what else you guys are looking for too. Um, guys, I have these postcard sets. St. Lawrence, Canada. That's a pretty cool one. I can run that one next. Texas. Most of these are going to be vintage USA. Sea Valley, Canada. Let's run that one next. Sea Valley, Canada. This is pretty cool. This is definitely vintage. Canadian. In really nice condition. All right, let's get this started. Run it. St. Lawrence, Seaway Valley, Canada. Vintage postcard set. We're running it. Thanks, Nomad. See what else I have here. Let's see if I have any more like okay, we have some miscellaneous. These are vintage. These are old. Old looks like they're some kind of cards or postcards. I'm trying to see if this is. We got the Degas postcard book, and there's a whole bunch of postcards here. It's kind of hard to show because they're in a book like. There's got to be at least different types of art, I believe. 15, 20 different postcards. This is vintage for sure. It's a nice little book. It's in okay condition. It's not in the greatest condition, but it's nice. The Degas postcard book. Running. You get this whole book. I think there's probably about 20, 25 postcards. Beautiful book, Nomad. I figured you might like that one. Awesome. Thank you. All right, we got some vintage. These are going to be. See if I can read these really quick. These aren't in the greatest condition. These are vintage cards. Let me get a light on this here. Okay, we got these vintage cards. These are pretty cool. They're not in the greatest shape. You're going to get one. You're going to get two. Like I said, these aren't in the greatest shape, but they're very nice. They're vintage. They're very old. You're going to get all these. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. You're going to get 8 vintage cards. Oh, guys, I got the wrong price on them. Let me let that run out. I'll reset it. Let me reset that. I was going to start that at a couple bucks. Okay, let's start. Let's run this again. Running. You're gonna get all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like eight vintage postcards or cards. We'll call them cards. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Next on board, we have a Bodleian Library pictorial postcards. They come in this beautiful envelope, which is definitely vintage. And I'm trying to see. Beautiful postcard, vintage. It's very old. I don't know what year it's from, but I'm running it. Printed in England. All right, cool, Nomad. Thanks for buying. Appreciate it. This is from England, from the UK, guys. All right. Thanks, Nomad. Hey, guys, let me know what you guys are looking for. I'm going to do these postcard sets. These are going to be, looks like Texas, Kentucky. I got Gettysburg. We'll start with vintage Gettysburg postcards. Vintage. All right, this is really nice. I'll just kind of show you postcards that are in here. You get 10 vintage postcards, guys. You get 10 of them in this beautiful book. Running. If anybody's interested in first day covers, I have like these stacks. They're bundled. They're like 25, 30 first day covers. I can do them for like $4 a bundle. All right. Welcome from greetings from Toronto, Canada. We got a vintage Toronto, Canada set. Postcard set. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh, there's more pictures. These are pictures. It's like a souvenir set. Vintage Toronto. Pretty cool. Don't know what year it's from. Definitely vintage though. Let's run it. Running. Vintage Toronto pictures. The Queen City. All right. Here's a postcard from 1909, 1908. 1909, but it's postmarked 1908. Vintage. Gonna run it. Running. Happy New Year 1909. Oh, it's 1909 stamped on the back. My bad. It's kind of cut off a little bit. Let me know what you guys are interested in, and I'll see if I have it. All right. Here's a let me open this up. This is like a photo book, I guess. This is going to be vintage Texas, the Lone Star State. It's got 1 cent stamp on it. And they have all these different pictures in the back. There's probably about 20 of them. Gives you an idea. Beautiful little collection of pictures. Vintage, state of Texas, Lone Star State. Let's run it. Running. No man's bad. Awesome, thanks. Nomad, you're back. I have a old Kentucky home state. Same thing. This is going to be vintage as well too. These are all vintage. Everything that I have is going to be old, vintage, different pictures. It's running. You're in and out. I love it. That's great. Okay, we got this Upper Canada Village, Ontario's Living Heritage. This was 25 cents back in the day. It's I think this is going to be. Let's see if these are postcards or these are. Nope, it's another really cool vintage pictures. Really nice. It's even got a map, an old map on there. Looks like Upper Canada Village. Let's run it. Running Upper Canada Village. Running, guys, it's running. All right. Mackinac, Michigan. Mackinac Island. Another nice vintage set of pictures. Pretty cool. I like looking at these old pictures. Let's run it. Running. Mackinac Island, Michigan. All right. See what else I have here. Trying to see what kind of vintage postcards I have here. All right, guys, let's do a lot here. These are vintage postcards. These are going to be a mix of U.S., Canada, and whatever else there might be in there. They're all vintage postcards. We'll do a whole lot here. That's pretty cool. There's 4. You're going to get 5. You're going to get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got a cool Disney here. There you go. Some nice Disney. 12, 13, 14. I'll check and see what stamps I have left. All these are one lot, guys. One lot. I have a lot of first day covers. I know that. Oh, that one. Let's see here. If you're interested in first day covers, I have lots of first day covers. I'm trying to move here. Let's do this whole lot here. There's roughly about 15, 16, 17 of them total. Running. Tom, what's up? I'm going to do a soccer show later, Tom. I'll shoot you a message. Vintage lot. Some of these are stamped, some are not. Awesome. Thanks, Nomad. All right, guys, I have one. This is, let's see here. This is Whitehall, Canada. Vintage postcard. It's got the Queen on the back. Let me get that started. All right, we're going to run that vintage postcard. Can't be right. Running. It's got, I don't know what year this is from. It's got Queen Elizabeth on the back. All right. Let's do another lot. These have stamps on them on the back. These are postmarked. Canada, U.S. These are just miscellaneous. I'm just going to do a bulk lot. 3-cent stamp on this one. 4-cent stamp. Gonna run that lot. Miscellaneous lot. Running. I'll take a look. I don't think I have any, but I can check. Thanks, Nomad. Let's do another miscellaneous slot here. This is going to have some vintage postcards. Okay, yeah. These are going to be vintage postcards for sure, too. These are just, I think these are mostly blank in the back. They're definitely vintage. These are pretty cool. They're definitely San Miguel. Those are just postcards. These aren't stamped on the back. I'll throw something in there for you, Nomad. Happy New Year. These are all vintage. Some of these are stamped, some of them aren't. It's got a 4-cent stamp on it. I'll throw this in. I don't know where it comes from. Let's run it. Running. First time buyer, Nomad. I'll throw in these pictures for you. Vintage pictures. Awesome, thank you. Nomad, do you do first day covers at all or no? Okay, cool. All right. Because I have a little bit of kind of like everything. I don't know. Just I have like first day covers of animals. I don't know. There's like whoever collected these collected a ton of stuff. Okay, for old first day covers. Okay, I have some from like maybe the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, lots in the 70s, some in the 80s. I'm gonna throw that in. That's for you, Nomad. Let's do another miscellaneous slot. These are really old postcards. Pretty cool. You got another one of those? Also, there's 2 of them in this one. Yeah, I know people are real particular about the first day covers for sure. Cool, Ohio one. Let's just do a big bundle for you. Let's run that. Running. Running this lot, guys. We're running it. Vintage postcards. Awesome. Thanks, Nomad. Here, let's do a I don't want to pull these out of the package. If you guys want to see them, I'll pull them out. These are all first day covers. These are Israeli first day covers. Looks like 1977. Let me see if I can get this open really quick. I guess I was able to get it open. So this is what you get. This is you get this whole lot of first day covers. (1937), 1973. There's all sorts of first day covers. I guess this is like a mix. 1972. 1978, you get the idea. So they're a mix of all sorts of years. 76, 1976. There's probably about 30, I'm guessing about 30 of these different types of first day covers. I'm going to sell the whole lot here in a minute. 1979, mostly 70s, looks like here. 1966, 1935, 1966. Yep, 66 again. 1963. So you're going to get this whole lot here. 68 again. 69. 1968. So they're kind of 60s, 70s. You got some that are earlier than that, 30 and 1940s. You're going to get this whole lot. The whole lot. Running this whole lot of first day covers. 25, 30 easy in here. 1935 to like late 1970s. Done. All right. Thanks, Nomad. Let's do another bundle. These are going to be, we'll call it a mystery pack because it's I have not looked in here. These are more Israeli first day covers. You're going to get 25, 30 at least. These are going to be various years. These will probably be mostly, my guess would be probably like the ones I've seen before, probably 60s and 70s and so on. Let's run this mystery pack, the first day covers. These are probably going to be all Israelis, my guess. At least 25, 30 in there, if not more. All right. Let's do another lot. No, man, I'll tell you what, I'll work a deal with you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I tell you what, I have 8 of those lots. They're all bundled like that, 25 to 30, and they're various years. There's 8 of them. Why don't I could do say $25 for them if you're interested in all of them. So you probably get 8 times 25, 8 times 30, over 200 first day covers. I'll give you a big lot. Think about it. Let me know. That goes for anybody who's interested in first day covers. 230. I can do $25 on them plus the shipping. Let's do another postcard lot. These are postmarked. Some aren't postmarked. Here's one from Hong Kong. That's pretty cool. Here's a vintage one. Let's see what else I got here. We'll do this whole lot for you here. All those. You get that whole lot, guys. Whole lot. Running. We're running this whole lot here, guys. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, let's do another lot here. We'll do, see here what I got here. All right, we're going to do, there's going to be 8 vintage postcards. You got Cancun here. These are all going to be postmarked. Australia. That's actually, I think, a first day cover, but I'll throw it in there. These are in the greatest shape. They're old, but they're nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. These are all stamped, guys. I'm going to run these. No problem. All right, guys. You get all 7, 8 postcards, all postmarked. Nice lot. Thank you very much. All right, I got a couple of vintage postcards here. These have, let's do a 3 lot here. 1 cent stamp. You got a Benjamin Franklin, 2 Ben Franklins. You're going to get all 3 of these vintage postcards, postmarked in the back. Running. You get all 3 of these vintage postcards, all postmarked. Thank you very much. Let's do another vintage postcard lot. That's what we got here. Let me find the postcards here first. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like 10 postcards. These are most of these are postmarked. Some of them aren't. The ones that are postmarked, I'll be more than happy to show you. There's a cool old picture. So most of these are postmarked. Abe Lincoln stamp, pretty cool. There's a nice picture. These are all postmarked. Running. Thanks, Nomad. All right, let's do another lot here. First day covers Dominica. You got some animals here. First, most of the animals looks like pretty cool. These are mostly Dominica and some Gambia first day covers. They're beautiful, beautiful first day covers. Senegal. Get about 15, 20 of them. Okay, you guys, you got this whole lot here. About 15 of them. Running. Awesome, thank you. Okay. We got a vintage Mickey. Finland. These are going to be Finland. Including these postcards, you're going to get all this whole bundle here. These are mostly European, looks like, for the most part. This is an Israeli one. I'll throw that one in. Let's run it. Running it. $18. All right. Thank you very much, Nomad. All right, let's do another lot here. Lots of lots. Yeah, they're cool. You know, they're vintage, of course. You know, but they're cool because you know they're Disney and all that. But they're really nice. Okay, let's do the next lot here. Yeah, these vintage postcards are really they're pretty cool. Some of these are postmarked, some are not. Here we go. We'll throw in a Gambia first day cover. Couple of them there. Nice animal ones. Amsterdam. I'll throw all these in, guys. I'll throw all in for you. This whole lot here, another Gambia one. Let's run it. First day covers and some postcards. You get the whole lot, guys. There's probably, what, 10 or 12 of them in there? All right. Historical Old St. Augustine, Florida. Let me just open this up really quick here. Supposed to get about 20 of them. It's in really nice condition. Historical St. Augustine, Florida. Let's run it. Running. All right, let's do this. Let's run a lot. We'll do this one again. You got the Ozarks. These are all photo books. 10, 20 photos in them. Switzerland of America. And Prestique. You get all 4 of those. Running. All 4 of these. Beautiful picture books, whatever you want to call them, postcards. All 4 of these. All right, I'll run the horse one for you. You like the animal ones, right? All right, let's do this then. Let me see what this is for you. Hold on. I got this one here. They're gonna be mixed pictures. I don't know if they're all horses. I got this one here. Let me know if you're interested in any of those. Amarillo. San Diego Zoo. Oh, you want that one? Which one? The Amarillo one? This one? The one before that? Oh, this one right here? See what else I have here. I got that one. Let me pull out the rest of these. I got a bunch, not too many of these left. I have enough of them to. I got that one. I'll run that one for you. Running. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, which one? What? I'll tell you. I'll throw another one in for you since you bought so much from me. Which one did you want? Did you want? Hold on. Let me find the ones I had out. Do you want just one too? I'll throw that one in. You get two of those. How's that sound? Okay, cool. We'll do that for you. Redwood, California. It's got looks like a 1 cent stamp on it. This is a pretty vintage. Yeah, no problem. Redwood Forest, California. At least 20 pictures, maybe a few more than that, but there's at least 20 in there. I'm gonna go ahead and run this beautiful book, photo book. Running. Welcome in, guys. If you guys are new, my name is Terry. I have just a lot of first aid covers, some old postcards, some vintage pictures, a little bit of everything. All right. Let's do another miscellaneous slot. Some of these are postmarked, some are not. That one is. Some of these are very old. Vintage, a lot of postcards. Some of these are postmarked, some are not. That's a pretty cool one. Do a whole lot here for you guys. These are not postmarked. This is 10 or 11, I think I counted. I'm going to run them. Running. Running that vintage postcard lot. All right, let's add something to that then. We got some more animals. We got Gambia. I'm going to throw it into that same lot, but I'm going to add to it. Netherlands, Amsterdam, some first day covers. I'll throw those in. More Amsterdam ones here. Some more animals. Romana. Another Gambia one. Those Gambia ones are actually pretty cool. Some more birds. Some more animals in this one here. Augsburg. I think that's Austria. I'm not sure. Let's run that whole lot, guys. You get all those more than 20 pieces there. Running. You get the whole lot. You get those vintage postcards. You get the first day covers. It's a great little lot, guys. Thank you, Nomad. The postcards are really, really nice, Nomad. Awesome. Thank you. Let's do another lot here. Let's do another miscellaneous lot. What do I got here? Okay, we're going to do another miscellaneous lot here, guys. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all postmarked. Got all 1-cent stamps. I think mostly on these. You got 10 total. 10 of these. Running. 10. I'll throw another one. We'll make it 11. Throw another one in. All right. All right, we got these vintage photo card books. These have generally about 10 to 20 pictures in them. Some of these will be postcards. The date story. Old Kentucky home. I'm going to go ahead and run them. You get all 3 of these. Let's throw one more in. Let's do Phoenix as well, too. These are all vintage ones. All vintage, guys. Running. You get all 4 of these. All right. Let's do some more. Uganda. One second. Sorry, guys. Let me turn it down. All right, we're gonna do another first day cover lot. Nevis, 1982. I believe that's Iceland. Hiscoli Islands. Reykjavik. These are all Icelandic. Various years, 1981. Icelandic lots. We'll call it Icelandic lots. All from Iceland. Fine. I believe this is Austria, I think. Iceland, we got one Austria in there. Let's do this whole lot here, guys. Real cheap. Awesome. Thank you very much. You won't be disappointed, Nomad. All right, here we go. We're going to do another first day cover lot. You're going to have Austria, 1987, looks like. Beautiful first day covers. Wine, this is Austria again. $1977. London, England. These are from England, guys. Silver Jubilee. I'll throw in some really cool postcards. I got two of those. You got two of those. Let's throw some more postcards in there. Vintage. You got about, there's about 6 or 7 already. It says 1923 on the back, so I'm assuming that's correct. Coral Gables, Miami. Got a bunch of these Coral Gables. I'll throw them all in there. There's like 4 or 5 of them. An old birthday card. Let's do this whole lot. Another Ohio greetings from Ohio postcard. Oh, let's see what else I got here. Vintage Key West one, postmarked. Key West at night. Louisiana. Vangeli Oak. Those are all running. You get this whole lot, guys. It's about 15, 20 vintage postcards, some postmarked, some not postmarked. All right. Got 3, 4, 5, all vintage postcards, all postmarked. 6, 7, 1916. Some of these are from 1916. I was like, all right, you got that's at least 10 in there. Let's run that. Running. Vintage postcard lot, some from like 1916. Running. Postmarked. 1 cent stamps. All right. So these are postmarked as well too. 1954. All postmarked. 1915. 1970, I think, or 76. Let's run that lot. Running. Running, guys. Get all those postcards. 1916 and up. You guys, first day cover Israeli ones. 1967 is a whole bundle. You're going to get 25, 30 of them. Running the bundle. Hey, no man, are you still on? You're running this whole bundle, guys. 1967, 57. I'm running this whole bundle, guys. First day covers, Israeli first day covers. Hey, what's up? Welcome in, guys. How's it going? I got some cool little postcards, postmarked 1916, 1 cent stamps on them. Hey, welcome in. How's it going?